about the good vibes. I know you're all about the good vibes.
So I'm gonna enjoy my breakfast while watching a UFC show called as Embedded. It's on YouTube and me and my boyfriend is calling. I was saying me and my boyfriend always watch that together, so that's what we're gonna do. It's like a virtual date, you could say. It's the first time I'm making it, obviously. Oh, dude! Oh my god! Look at it! Dude, it's really good! This is definitely the best breakfast I've made. Good afternoon everyone. I'm starting this vlog a bit late, but yes, we are on the last episode of Guilt Week, which is episode 7. Crazy how fast these 7 days just flew by me. But yeah, I just want to thank you all for just coming on this crazy ride with me. And although it's the last day of the Guilt Week, we want to make sure that we end it on a high. Check off as many things as we can on my to-do list, which let's see for today what we have. So this is how today looks like for me. We have yoga, read, wash hair, shoot vlog, shoot art journaling reel, edit Saturday's video, and post on Instagram is like a question mark because there is a brand collab that I am doing and I think I spoke about it. I think episode 2, but I could be wrong. They might ask me to upload it today or tomorrow, which is why it's just a question mark. Also, if you're just randomly coming across this video, I suggest you guys watch the entire Guilt Week from episode 1 because it does go in like a flow. So I will put up a playlist here so you can binge watch them and catch up. I have already done few of the things. I did go for yoga in the morning. I also washed my hair, which I'm sure you can see. I haven't done my reading, which I think I'll do later today. But today morning, actually, I did not feel like going to cult. I was honestly going to cancel my class, especially with Nala's warm body near me. It's just so cozy and you don't want to get out of your bed, but I somehow pushed myself and I went for my workout. Now it's actually lunchtime, but because I had a heavy breakfast, I just don't feel very hungry right now. And I'm just gonna read for a bit until the maid comes, and then maybe I can make my lunch, watch MasterChef, and then my work day starts where I'm gonna shoot the art journaling reel. So I need to put all the supplies on the living room table. That's where I normally shoot. So yeah, that's the main work for today, apart from of course vlogging this. Yeah, I also want to unbox certain PR that I received. Oh, I should actually write that on this list. I don't know why I didn't. Unbox PR. So I also had to transfer videos from my phone to my computer because all these days I've also been vlogging a bit on my phone. They were just taking up a lot of space here. I've been procrastinating and not transferring all these days. But today, right after my breakfast, talking to my boyfriend, washing my hair, now you have this gap. Just get this thing done. So yes, I did finish transferring like some 80-90 clips onto my computer. So good start, even though a bit slow. So yeah, let's get my reading done. Okay, so I have my entire setup ready for my art journaling. I have the other tripod and I got this extra phone mount to shoot reels and stuff. I will link all these things in case you guys want to get them in the description box. And of course the marble print wallpaper, I did speak about this in one of my vlogs, which I will link up on your screen. And I have kept few things that I'd need for this particular spread, and I have other stuff lying there in case I do need it. And we have Nala here who needs so much attention right now. I have to get this done no matter what, so let's go. What's up guys? So I just finished doing one spread. I wanted to do at least 2 spreads today, but it's just not my day. Actually, not my day. My day was going fine just until these 1-2 hours. I was disturbed thrice while shooting. There were like 2 times where I had to switch off the shoot, blow out the candle and then go collect it, and then I'd not be in that space. And somehow I couldn't figure out what my end spread is going to look like. Usually I get in the flow and that zone and I just keep creating something on the spread. I think this one turned out fine, but the process wasn't fun. Like normally I enjoy doing it a lot, but can you hear that? That was actually what was annoying me the most. Like somehow every truck, tractor, car, alarm bell, bike had to go off right that 1 hour when I was making this video. It's all ASMR videos, so the sound is very important. And of course I'm right at the balcony. That's for good lighting, which by the way, because nothing is going my way for the shoot anyways, during that 1.5 hours gap, the sun just went. Like there was just no sunlight and it was getting so dark. And I was getting so annoyed. I'm sure you can make out I'm just not in a good mood and I don't like creating from that place, but I'm just glad the spread came out decent. It could have been better for sure. Like in fact, after I stopped shooting, I realized, oh, I could have added that, I could have done that. Why didn't you think of this? But I'm just like, Meghna, it's just one spread. You can do 100 more spreads if you want later on, so it's okay. The point is to just observe, accept and let go. My new mantra. Anyways, so I was in a rush to sort of finish this spread because my new candle, which I got as PR recently, candle is beautiful, but now that is the condition of the beautiful shell-shaped candle. I was just waiting for it to dry completely so I can peel it off in one piece and it doesn't damage the wallpaper sheet. I think it looks nice in the video. Like even the melted candle has sort of a nice aesthetic effect to the video. So yeah, basically the sun is still going in and out and it's just a gloomy day. I have a feeling it's gonna rain like it rained yesterday evenings. I'm just gonna wrap up my shoot for now. At least I pushed through this one shoot and I got the spread done, so I'm happy about that. So I'll just clean up this area because it's very messy. So this is the table, which is of course messy. Even niche it's messy. I've put some paper cutouts and look at the couch, guys. I pulled this sheet out for Nala to go in and then she came out, so it's just basically a messy situation. So I'm gonna clean this up, but I'm gonna keep everything on the table itself, like all my art journaling supplies, which I normally keep in my bookshelf. I will keep it here so that tomorrow I can just get a quick start and everything is already on the table. After taking a short break, I went ahead and actually finished editing Saturday's video. It was actually faster than I thought. So even though it wasn't a very pleasant shoot experience, at least my editing thing happened so smoothly and I couldn't be happier. So I'm gonna check off edit Saturday's video, shoot art journaling, shoot this vlog. So I'm also gonna check that off. I've also finished reading. Whoa, okay. What is left? Unboxing PR and posting on Instagram. I still have no idea. They haven't reached out, so I don't think it's happening today. So yeah, I think I will quickly unbox this PR and see what we have. One is a huge one from Dot & Key and the other I believe is from Grab Healthy. This brand is by a Meg fan, so I do recognize this, and I have spoken about Grab Healthy in my Instagram small business video, which if you haven't watched it, I will link it up here. I am perpetually hungry and I am hungry right now. Okay, so we have the okra chips again. I remember absolutely loving this. So these are basically all vacuum fried chips. They have no preservatives and the best part is the calories, guys. Like this entire bag has only 29 calories. Ooh, look at that. Oh wow. I need to place more orders. of this. It's hard to believe this is only 29 kilocalories because it just tastes like chips. It's that crisp and itna masala hai. It does have this ziplock, but I find it a bit hard to seal it in, so I would still prefer sealing it. That plastic thingy that basically seals all these packages. And next up we have Chiku. So this is how Chiku looks. This bag is 49 kilocalories, so slightly more than the previous one. I admit I am not the biggest Chiku fan. In fact, I stay away from that fruit. So this is how it looks. It's not as crispy as this, but that's also because it's the texture of Chiku. It's obviously a thick fruit and it's sweet. Yum! It's actually so sweet, like it could be dessert. Amazing. This is a pamphlet with some information on vacuum fried chips. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Purva. She's sent me the sweetest letter congratulating me on hitting 77,000, and now while I'm shooting this we're at 84,000, which is crazy. Thank you so much, Purva. I'm gonna cherish this letter and read it whenever I feel too down. And thank you for sending these chocolates, and they've also sent me this bag of seeds to plant okra. And now moving on to Dot and Key. Oh wow, what is this? Okay, this is a fancy box. Big birthday blowout, the parties on us. This is so cute. And they've turned 4. Congratulations, Dot and Key. Wow, this is literally the cutest package. Just look at this package, guys. So they've given this applicator which has this scrubbing thing on one side, and on the other side it's just this applicator. They've literally sent me my favorite Dot and Key acne mask. It's just amazing. I've spoken about this in one of my favorites videos. Next we have this watermelon super glow facial gel cleanser with vitamin C and cucumber. Smells of watermelon. I love this. Saika calming niacinamide sunscreen with SPF 50. So this is their watermelon super glow pore tightening toner. It has cucumber and glycolic acid. Let's check off the last thing of our to-do list for the last day of Guilt Week. Yay! Ah, this feels good. Firstly, I just want to say I'm so proud of myself because I don't think I've mentioned it or spoken about this, but I was actually a bit nervous being alone this time around, because when I was living alone in my apartment in 2017, 18, 19, that time, I was in a very bad place mentally speaking because of so many reasons. Even though I had the best time professionally dancing for years and just having a good friend circle. But of course, when I came back home, it was all alone. And that's when the feeling of loneliness first hit me. That was just scary. I think it really infested a lot of negativity in me and I started getting anxiety that time. And to add to all that, I just never had a good work-life balance because I would leave the house like at 6:30 a.m. and I would come back post midnight because I would be going for so many practices in different places all over Bangalore, and it would take that long. So you can imagine dancing. It's a physically exhausting thing. I'm doing that the entire day. So physically, mentally, I was just gone, and I would come back to a house where firstly, there was no other human being. Secondly, there was no food. There was laundry I had to do. There were dirty utensils in the kitchen. The floor was dusty. It was very overwhelming for me that time, and I was quite young as well. But anyways, coming back to now, when my family had to go to Kerala for whatever, I was like, okay, that's cool, and I was fine. But this fear was in the back of my head where I was just like, what if I feel very lonely again, or I get anxious, or I start feeling overwhelmed with everything to be done? And I was just having all these self-doubts creeping into me, and that's when I took a breather. I was like, wait, Meghna, stop, wait, just stop. I was literally asking my brain to stop overthinking, stop doubting myself. And I just took a step back, and like I mentioned previously, my new mantra is to observe, accept and let go. It really helped me to just observe Meghna from outside. This is just me in this 3D world, and I'm looking at her, seeing her become all negative, observe what's happening. If it's not in my control, I simply accept all these thoughts. They are all part of me, but they don't define me, and to let go. So it just became a very helpful practice for me to use these 3 words constantly and act upon it. It has honestly changed my mental health game, and I hope this maybe someone can resonate with it or it can help someone out. I'd be happy. So yeah, that's when I was like, you know, Meghna, you've got this time. You are not the same Meghna 4-5 years ago. You have completely changed. You've grown, you've developed, you've learned so much more. So I was feeding my mind with all these encouraging and positive thoughts which were true, and I just acted upon them. And that's when I got inspired to do Guilt Week, and I was like, you know what, Megs, let's do do this because I know how much Meg fam loves watching guilt videos, how motivated you get when you watch my guilt videos. And I was like, wow, this is just amazing. I can get motivated by shooting this. You guys can get motivated by watching this. It's a win-win, and I love that for a community. That is what Meg fam is all about, and I'm so grateful to each and every one of you who's watched this entire guilt week from episode 1 to episode 7. It means a lot to me because these vlogs are not the typical entertaining vlogs, and they honestly did not even have a theme except for that one video which I sort of did like a reset routine. All the other episodes were just random, completely unscripted. I was just literally taking you guys through my day of when I was being productive and trying to get my work done. It's not the most entertaining series out there, and it's not for everyone, and that's fine. I honestly don't know what sort of reception this guilt week will have since I'm shooting this in June. But yeah, I'd be really happy to just know that it has motivated even a couple of you guys. And yeah, this entire guilt week was a great experience for me as well because I got to live alone again and just get a taste of how the mature version of Meghna would handle a house. You know, even the small things like subah ka newspaper bahar se uthana, like these are things that my dad did. But suddenly I had to do that. I had to, I don't know, open the windows, open the curtains, which my dad did. I had to of course think of what to cook the next day or what to have for lunch, all that which my mom took care of. So grateful to have her in my life because she takes care of everything so seamlessly, and I don't even get to know how tough it actually is, which I obviously know it is. So yeah, all these small and big things suddenly came onto my plate, and I'm just glad I wasn't hard on myself. I gave myself break whenever I felt like I needed to. Okay, enough of chit chat. I've been talking for a lot because I'm just getting a little emotional thinking, oh, guilt week is over. So my family will be coming on Sunday, meaning which I have the entire Thursday, Friday, Saturday and even half of Sunday to myself. Unfortunately, I won't be vlogging the rest of the 4 days because even I need a sort of break from vlogging because it's very tiring, guys. The entire day to vlog, it's super exhausting, but of course it's rewarding. I still have a lot of work to get done before I leave for Dehradun on 6th of July. Edit a lot of videos. I even have to figure out my dress situations. I have to get my nails done. Leave the biggest like on this video if you enjoyed this series. I'm also open to any sort of constructive feedback, so just let me know what you liked, did not like in the series, and I'll try to improve it. And if you'd want, I can do a season 2 of Guilt Week. And guys, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already because, well, we are on the last episode of Guilt Week. You better be subscribed and clicked on the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of my future videos, which are going to be super exciting, I'm sure. That is a wrap for season 1 of Guilt Week. I will see you in my next video. Till then, stay happy, positive, grateful, be kind to yourself and others. Bye!
I'm all about the good vibes. I know you're all about the good vibes.